Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. I know, man, passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive.
Hey there, Bull Gang. How are you? We're going to get started on your tarot reading for the present moment. This reading is good for right now, whenever that is. However, we are in the month of June, so technically it is a June reading. But listen, it's not just for June. It's good for whenever it finds you, okay? All right, let's begin by choosing a tarot deck, guys. And I would like to use this one right here. It's called the Tarot of the 78 Doors, and this is what it looks like in case you care to know. All right. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Taurus. This is your love reading. Yep, it's a love reading. It's a love and relationship reading. Let's see what is up. What's going on in your love life? In love and romance, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Holy Spirit, we're connecting with the zodiac sign of Taurus. What insight, foresight, guidance, revelations do we have for the sign of Taurus in their love life, in their romantic life right now? Let's see. Okay. We have the Five of Wands, guys, and look at the way that it's depicted. There is a man, a gentleman, that is in front of a door that's blocked. He's in front of a brick wall. So you've hit a brick wall. Somebody has. I'm seeing this Five of Wands, guys, as just there is conflict between you and another, maybe just a little bit. But mostly what I'm seeing from this Five of Wands is a particular challenge that you and another person, that a relationship has encountered. And perhaps there hasn't been a solution. This has not been resolved. That's why it's a challenge. It takes a little while to figure out. So that's what I'm getting, guys. There's a challenge that somebody is faced with at the present moment, which they're finding very hard to get past. So what is it? Let's continue. What is this, Taurus? There's a challenge. How do I get past this? I feel like this has somebody feeling a bit frustrated and annoyed. I'm getting that this is the other person, but hey, apply it to your situation. Cross-watcher, this could be you. It could be the Taurus, for example. I'm frustrated. That's what I'm hearing. I'm frustrated. I'm a little annoyed. Sometimes I get a little angry. And I really want to get past this issue that you and I are having. But that's proving to be just a little bit hard. This could be a difference in opinion. For some of you, we have the Eight of Cups, and then we have the Fool, and then we have the King of Pentacles. All right, so here we have somebody that is leaving. All right, Taurus, I kind of feel like this is you. I feel like you are, you're on a path. I'm seeing this as you. You're on a path and you're kind of just moving forward. You're not stopping for anything or anyone. Not to say that nobody is important, or not to say that whoever this is not important or whatever. It's not to say that, but you know how sometimes you're just, especially with a Taurus, you're so focused in a certain direction on a goal, you kind of get tunnel vision, and there's nothing that can stop a Taurus once they keep moving in a certain direction. That doesn't mean that, this person is not significant or it's not important. It just so happens, I'm hearing that you are on this path and you cannot stop. You have to keep moving forward. I'm hearing, and if anybody is to be a part of your life at the present moment, they're having to join you, I'm hearing, on this path forward. So I'm hearing that's the solution to this challenge and this problem that this person is having. Let's just say is the masculine energy. You see that in the Five of Wands. They feel like they can't get through. They can't get through. The way that this barrier is going to be removed is through joining you on this path forward. There can't be any interruptions. There won't be, I'm hearing you will not allow any interruptions along your path, any distractions, any deterrents. I feel like you have a clear focus of what it is that you're doing, where it is that you're going. And that's just it, right? Like that's you. Like, okay, like I'm going, I'm taking off. And this is purposeful. Right? Usually the Eight of Cups, well, you know, it's depicted in many ways and depending on the tarot deck that you use. But here it gives me the feeling of purpose. Like this person woke up in the morning and they planned for this hike. They have their staff that's going to help them along the way. So they are prepared mentally, emotionally, in whatever way, physically maybe, to take this journey. So that's what I'm seeing. Here we have the Fool and then we have the King of Pentacles. Anyone that is to come with you, be a part of your life. I mean, even reach you, but let's just say to be a part of your life, guys. Ooh, hold on a second, please. The brightness feels like it's a little too bright. Let me just fix that a little. I think this is good. Okay. Actually, not so good. Sorry, guys. Okay. The Fool. Anybody that is to tag along with you is having just to trust the present moment. You know, like when you meet somebody and you're not trying to control or force anything, you're just letting it happen. That's kind of like the feel that I have for you right now, Taurus. I feel like whoever meets you, whoever is there, like think about it like this is you. You're on this journey and you're walking and then you meet somebody comes along your path. They're having just to jump right in and keep moving forward without asking too many questions, right? Because I feel like you might not necessarily know exactly where you are headed or what your destination is, but I feel like you have an idea of the you don't know exactly what the destination looks like, but you know the path that you're supposed to take there. So here this Fool has what? They have a key in their hand. So I'm seeing that key symbolic of it's symbolic. It's what's going to get this door open. So this doesn't have to be that it doesn't have to be so complex or so difficult. This is the way, right? This is the key, right? To remove this barrier would be to be able to open this door. And this Fool has a key. And what does the Fool represent? It represents childlike curiosity. It represents a new cycle. It represents trust and faith in a path that you cannot necessarily foresee. You're just having to go along with it and see where this path takes you. So that's you. That's the energy you got going on, my dear Taurus. And well, that could definitely be a problem For someone who is trying to control everything, control what the connection is, where it's going, it's just going to be a problem because I feel like your head is fixed, right, in one direction. Tunnel vision again. We have the King of Pentacles. So look, I feel like that's you. That's you, Taurus. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well, masculine energy. And they're looking at, well, there's a safe with a bunch of gold. So, of course, I feel like maybe saving money, but more so safety and security are things that are very important to you at this present moment, which means what? I feel like you're not necessarily going to be taking any risks. Let the risk fall on somebody else. That's what I'm hearing. So so far, what do we have? I kind of get the feeling, guys, that whoever is interested right here in you, whatever connection, relationship you have, whoever you're dealing with, they're having to just trust you, perhaps, right? They're having just to trust that you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You know where you're going. And I think you can trust the Taurus, especially when, this person looks determined. You're determined at the present moment. You're determined. I feel like this is your energy as well. You're trusting in the universe. You're trusting your higher guidance, and you are releasing control and open to the possibilities. And that's the energy somebody else is having some trouble with. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more. Do tell. We have the Death card, and then we have the Temperance. A couple of things, okay? With the Death card, here we have somebody that is mourning. They are at a grave site. And right next to it, we have the Temperance. So for many of you, maybe I feel like there's been many shifts and changes in your life that that you've struggled through. You might even still be in that energy where you are processing the loss or just big changes in your life that were very difficult. This as well could be an actual loss, like you've lost a loved one. And I feel like you're still healing that at the present moment. Aside from that, with the Death card and the Temperance, I feel like this could be that individual that I'm telling you about, that you guys are dealing with, that feels like maybe this time around, this month of June, it kind of feels like they're losing you. I'm telling you, because I just see you're just not stopping. You keep moving forward. And then right now I'm hearing, wait up, wait up, wait up. I need to do this, or I need to do that. I have this, I have that. And what this other person that is saying, wait up to you, Taurus, what they don't realize is that they're having just to drop everything and step on this path and listen to their higher guidance and allow their higher guidance to guide them on this path with you. The Death and then the Temperance. So yeah, I feel like there's a person here, my dear Taurus, that is starting to beginning to mourn maybe the connection, the relationship a little bit, but I do see that quickly with the Temperance being resolved. Let's continue. What's going to happen? Tell me more about the Death card and then the Temperance. How is this going to be resolved? What's going to happen here? Isn't this beautiful? Look, I feel like somebody is there. Somebody could be praying. meditating, just hoping, wanting, like wishing, like I really want this to work out, or I really want this, I really want that. Can you please help me? I'm even like getting right now, can you please, like, can you like notice me? The queen, this is the Queen of Cups. Can you understand? I feel like somebody is wanting understanding, because this is the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is incredibly compassionate, understanding. So that's what we have going on here, guys. Somebody is hoping that that you can understand them, even maybe intuitively know where they're at and what they're feeling and what's going on with them. And I feel like you do know. So, I feel like you're having, like, I'm getting this thing about you having to do like double, I wouldn't necessarily say double the work, because that sounds like a burden. And I don't think the temperance is not a burden, but do you see how this woman, she's getting water she's getting water for 2 jugs. So I see this as you having to find emotional balance within yourself, but I also feel like somebody is counting on you for that emotional healing, emotional fulfillment and balance. And the beautiful thing about it with this temperance is that you are able to do that. You're able to emotionally provide for yourself because you have so much to give. You are you're plentiful. So this is like, okay, I have my issues, I have my problems, but there's this other person that has, they need some help, they need some support in some way or another. Do you see that? They do. And I am in a position to be able to help them. So that's you, Taurus, okay? And it doesn't have to be anything major. It could be as simple as, I'm hearing you, Taurus, again, because this feels like tunnel vision. And I'm a Taurus, guys, and I know that when we have a goal in mind or we've set our eyes on something, everything, it becomes a little muffled. It's not that we ignore. It's not that we ignore, but we really get fixated and consumed in whatever it is that we're doing. And we invest so much into it that it may appear like we're saying the hell with everything, but that's not it. Is that tunnel vision. So this could be, this help and this support could simply be attention that is given to another person. It could be as simple, I'm hearing, as turning your head this way or that way to acknowledge. Okay, so that's what we have going on. That's interesting, guys. Let's see, what can you expect to be unfolding as we move forward, as the days continue to pass by, as the weeks continue? Let's see. We have a maze, and this is the Ace of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords. And then we have the Five of Swords. Oh my God, guys, somebody's feeling completely defeated. I feel like somebody feels like you're leaving them behind. Like I'm picturing somebody power walking right now. They're power walking and somebody's way back there and they're trying to, like Taurus, but you're not ignoring them. You're not like saying the hell with them. It's just like, I'm seeing the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland right now. Like, gotta go. I got somewhere to be. So Ace of Swords. So I even feel like there's somebody here, my dear Taurus, that is feeling confused just a little bit, like, what do I do? Where do I go? How do I navigate through this? They're feeling a bit puzzled maybe right now because of what has happened, what is going on. And I'm hearing they need somebody to like hold their hand, perhaps to just reassure them a little bit. And like, this is a person, we have a gentleman here that is afraid to spread their wings. But you know what I'm also getting, guys? I feel like you're willing, you're open to help, and I feel like you're helping this individual right now as well by allowing them to trust their own intuition and guide themselves. I'm here because you want them to see that the path that they're supposed to take is the same path that you're taking. And I feel like you're trusting, you're trusting your higher guidance, you're trusting your intuition. And what your spirit guides are telling you, what your higher self has been telling you, is that you and this person are connected in some way. So you're trusting, and you have faith, and you're releasing control, because the first instinct, I feel like for you, my dear Taurus, is to maybe grab this person's hand right now and tell them, look, this is what you're supposed to be doing. But you feel like that would maybe be counteractive. Zena? No. My dog is down there biting something. You see, Ace of Swords, and that's the Mace. And then here in the Nine of Swords. So this Nine of Swords is somebody that is anxious, that is worried. And here we have somebody that is not locked in a cage. Do you see that? They're not locked in a cage. The cage is open, but they're a little scared to jump. Maybe this is a risk. Maybe it's risky. Of course it can be, because it's risky, right? To just embody that full energy, because you might think I'm a fool to be doing this. But sometimes you have to be that fool and just trust and see where life takes you. And that's what you want for this person. So although it may look like you're not helping them, you are helping them by allowing them to listen and hear their own voice, to recognize it. I mean, so they have the same beautiful experience that you are, spiritual experience that you are having. And here we have the Five of Swords. So feeling completely defeated, guys. This might even be your energy sometimes, Taurus, where you feel like, like this person is not getting it, or this is not going this way or that way. And look, this person looks really sad. But at the same time, I feel like this is the other person's energy, where I feel like at times they just really don't know what to do, and they are at a complete loss. Like, there's nothing else that can be done here. There's nothing else that can be done here. But there is. I'm hearing the next step is for this person to jump and just trust that they will land somewhere safely, or trust that once they start flapping their wings, that they will soar and fly. And I love to see this, guys, because look, at the bottom of the deck, what do we have? We have the Knight of Swords. And here we have, maybe there's a Sagittarius for some of you, but do you see what's happening here? I feel like that is the person that we saw, that we've been talking about from the very beginning, that was experiencing a block, a challenge, perceiving, a barrier here, that we saw in the Five of Wands, that was right in front of a brick wall. This is them like pushing forward, not giving up, and saying, you know what, I need to really get past this this block, this barrier. There is a way through, and we see them here in the Knight of Swords pushing through. So I'm just seeing this Knight of Swords as somebody maybe suddenly and quickly reacting in such a way that is going to help them overcome whatever situation we have right now. Oh my goodness, right at the bottom of the deck, look at this. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and here we have a woman that it goes with what I'm telling you guys. It really does. We have a woman that is letting a dove free, like go, 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 go. I'm also getting like this energy from you, Taurus, of like if it's meant to be, it's going to be. Like if you let something go and if it returns for you, it belongs to you. It's meant to be. So that's the energy you have. Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles, guys, it represents a time where you don't have everything. It's like everything is not fully manifested, although a lot has already happened and a lot has already taken place. A lot has materialized already, but there's still more road to travel, more to do. So that's what we have, what you can expect to be happening. I feel like somebody will find, their wings. They will push through whatever, difficulties it is that they're having, but perhaps not before experiencing, some really tense moments, uncomfortableness, even with this Tower. So I'm seeing somebody like falling and having to like get up and dust themselves off. I feel like this person here that we're speaking about, Taurus, is going to have at least one moment that is going to feel like a massive push from the universe. And this is simply something that happens in this person's life. Doesn't have to be tragic, but it could feel that way because it is going to be pushing this person towards change, towards this Tower. Okay, we could see it as something that happens in this person's life that is forcing them to jump. And if you can imagine that can be stressful. Can you imagine being like, up high and you're having to just jump? That's what we have here. Zena. All right. So that's what we have. That's what you can expect to be transpiring as the days continue to move forward, guys. Pretty intense for somebody. I feel like they feel like they're under pressure. They're having to do things that perhaps is unlike them, that they've never done before. And it could be a little bit scary, guys. They're really having to look within. At times they're going to feel incredibly defeated. Oh my God, maybe worst case scenario, this is terrible. But they're just that I'm hearing that's all part of the process, okay, of them. That's all part of the journey here that's going to get them to finally open up in such a way. Okay. So what's going to be happening? Well, that's what's going to be happening. Anything you would like to share with my dear Taurus? Anything you would like to share with my dear Taurus? Something it is that you should know, perhaps something that is going to be coming up. We have the Fool. This is what you should know, Taurus cross watcher. I've been saying it from the very beginning. For one thing that you should know, I feel like this is what is next. Because from the very beginning, what have I said? This is what needs to happen. Somebody needs to be a fool. Somebody needs to be a fool. They need to put themselves in a position where they might feel like, not necessarily silly, but put themselves in a vulnerable spot. There is just no other way. You're having to trust. You're having to just release control. And that is the key. That is the key that is going to unlock, I'm hearing this barrier, this door that you're encountering, is that you're in front of, that somebody is seeing. You see that? The key, that is the key. Be a fool. Trust, be a free spirit. Who cares if you think you are not prepared? The Fool, that energy means you will not have an entire suitcase. You will not have a map that's going to tell you this, or that. There's those moments in life where you just have to trust in the moment and take in the entire experience, because that experience is a learning lesson. It's wisdom that will be gained. So who cares if you don't have this? Who cares if you don't have that? Who cares if you think you are not prepared for this? Who cares what you think? Truly, that is irrelevant. You're having to just jump in and trust. You're having to jump in and trust that this is the right path to go. And I feel like that's where you're at already, Taurus, and this person's just having to jump on the bandwagon here with you. Beautiful energy, guys. So, oh my God, look at it. That's what they're doing. So what it is that something you should know is that that's what's going to happen. But right now, okay, it's scary. You know, when you don't want to do something and you're anxious, you're nervous, and it's like, I don't want to. It's scary. Like, I'm nervous, and you're having to process that experience, go through those fluctuating emotions, and finally just maybe perhaps face your fears or just do that thing that has been causing you anxiety. And then after, and again, it's part of the process, right? So that's what we have. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. I love how we're ending your reading. You see, gotta go. I'm going on this journey. I'm going on this journey with you, Taurus. I'm going on this journey with you, Cross Watcher. We're going on this journey. Beautiful energy. All right, closing messages. Closing messages, my dear Taurus. Let's get some from the Romance Angels. Yes. And then, where's the other deck? Oh, it's right here. All right. The Butterfly Effect deck. All right. Taurus, if you would like to book a reading with me, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to Votre where you can book a private reading with me. All right, Taurus, closing messages from the Romance Angels. Closing messages for Taurus. Closing messages. All right, we have past life relationship. You have known each other before, okay? Past life connection. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Wow. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So we're dealing with past life connection, guys. You will, if many of you have a past life with this person, there might even be history for some of you, but for others of you, I mean, it just feels the connection is very soulful. You feel that this relationship is deep. Maybe you can't find the words exactly to explain why it is that you feel that, but it just feels like you and this person have a stronger connection. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So for many of you, I mean, this is just saying, guys, that this relationship and this connection is evolving at the present moment. Getting more serious, for example, it is moving towards a higher commitment. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So finances, career, those things could be a factor. Look at this, guys. I just noticed, you see that at the bottom, at the very bottom, it says career change. There could be a change in career, or maybe not a change in career, but maybe there's a lot of changes that are happening with your work situation. That could be a factor, something that could be, I don't know, an issue or problem, a factor in the way that things are going right now. Career change, a new opportunity comes. This is a new beginning that will challenge you to get out of your comfort zone and expand your horizons. No more playing it small. Time to dream big. I feel like this could have a lot to do with that Nine of Swords that we saw the guy inside that bird cage that is not locked. The door is open. They're just having to go for it and jump. All right, let's continue. Let's get some more messages. Taurus. Taurus. We have balance and gateway. Balance is being restored. You're harnessing a level of self-mastery and possibly even reinventing yourself after finding your personal power through your own struggles. Doesn't that go? Doesn't that go, guys? Listen, balance is being restored. You're harnessing a level of self-mastery and possibly even reinventing yourself after finding your personal power through your own struggles. Gateway. Hello. That's that key that we saw there. A flood of opportunities are coming your way, giving you many choices to venture on a new path. Listen to your inner voice and let your soul make your decisions. Expect to be busy. One more for Taurus. One more. Come on. One more, Taurus. One more. Okay, two more. We have stagnation. Realize that perceived delays are not always bad, but a process your soul needs to go through. What did I say? It's just all part of the process here. It's not necessarily stagnation, but it is. But stagnation is part of the process as one, I'm hearing, gets through those difficult emotions, processing those things. Realize that perceived delays are not always bad, but a process your soul needs to go through to activate your soul's potential. So take a deep breath. Enjoy the journey and trust the divine plan. Hello, have you been listening? Awakening. You will find yourself waking up to new awareness and deeper consciousness that will transform your life and allow your beautiful light to emerge. This is what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.